Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome. Hope you can hear hope you can hear me okay. What do you think of the new set? The new background. The lighting might be a little bit off, but whatever. Hello. All right. You guys can hear me. It's all good. So we're going to dive into it. And I don't have it structured like I usually do, but I'm going to give you as much as I can today. I really wanted to hang out and show you guys the new set. The color is actually going to be quite a bit brighter on my actual videos. It'll be more brighter, yeah, for sure. This is just basically, yeah, it's the new setup and it's ever changing. I'm going to probably tweak some things. Welcome. Glad this is your first time catching a live. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so I wanted to do something better than that ugly wall that I had. And I wanted to also have some pictures of everybody that I'm working on in the month and, you know, to honor them. And I thought that would be good. So I'm glad you like it. It's going to stand out a lot more when you actually see the actual video. And then here, the sign here, like I know I have my sub number, which is awesome, but it reminded me so much of, you know, those prison, I don't even know what you call them, where their names are across. And I thought, well, that'd be fun. It kind of looks like that. So I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I have little pictures over here and here and here, and some down there too. You can't see them, but yeah, for mugshots, that's the word. Why can't I even think of it? Yeah, I just thought that looked very mugshot-like. Yeah, hopefully you guys can get that kind of feel too to it when I want it. So that's fun. So now let's get into some things. I just wanted to touch on April is coming, and I am going to be doing some new cases as well. And there's one that is very, very, it's interesting, and a subscriber, the camera's too high. I know it's a little bit off. Yeah, I'm playing around with it, so it's all good. So, back to April. There is a subscriber who messaged me, and she has a family member that is missing, and he's been missing for a few years. And she reached out to me and said, hey, here's our story. He's still missing. Will you cover it? So I'm going to be diving in, and I will be posting this video of him and for him on here. So it'll take me some time to dig in, but I am going to have his video on here, and then hopefully we can get the word out. So I'm loving that you love the background. That makes me smile. And thank you so much for being on. Yay, I'm glad that you guys like it, because it's a head scratcher when you first start. You're like, oh geez, I don't know, is that gonna look good? I'll order this and order that. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna give you a new case, and I'm going to help her as much as I can with her missing brother. And what else? Yes, there is some news coming in here too, and I'll touch on that. Like I said, it's not as structured today, but I really wanted to talk to you guys. And I know probably most of us is sitting at home and having to stay safe, right? So I thought, you know what? Let's go online on live stream and then be able to talk. You're my favorite. Thank you. Thanks, Mangly Island. So glad you like it. Mr. Linda has to get props for this, okay? Because he did a lot of the, well, you know, I'm the brains and he's the brawn. Even though I like building stuff, but he put together the shelf. And click and collect from IKEA is wonderful. So, yeah, okay, so we're moving on. Glad you like it. Mr. Linda's getting some love for the new setup too. And now let's dive into it, because you guys are probably talking to this talking about this a lot, about Evelyn. Well, in particular, Angela, Megan's mom, and Angela's boyfriend, William McLeod. So I was doing a little bit of an update, and I found out that they were stealing from Walmart, and they were stealing $45 worth of stuff in their cart. They're going to leave, and loss prevention's like, you're stealing. So they get a citation for stealing $45 worth of stuff, and they're banned from Walmart forevermore. Now, just before I came on here live, I read about Angela again. She must really like her mugshots, because Angela has now been arrested. This is today's news, and she's been arrested for aggravated burglary. And it says her and a male accomplice reportedly entered a home and began concealing items on their bodies as they walk back towards their vehicle. And they said the items that authorities said were taken from that home include 2 televisions, a shotgun, a pistol, and various tools. And it says the guy with her's name is Larry Chad Fields. And it says they're exiting the vehicle, entering the residence, and then leaving the residence with the items reported stolen. So she's now arrested as of today. And it gets worse. Just when you don't think it gets worse, it gets worse. Angela Boswell appeared to be in possession of a small bag of what appears to be crystal methamphetamine and a $50 bill that appeared to be counterfeit. While Boswell was charged with aggravated burglary, theft under $10,000, the introduction of drugs into a penal facility, and possession of counterfeit money, authorities said they are still looking for the male accomplice. And this dude is like, I don't know. It's ridiculous. So you look at that and you're going, man, like, this families can't even you can't even succeed if you wanted to. Like, anyway, ridiculous. So that's what I saw on that. And thanks to somebody who actually gave me that link 2 minutes before I came out here, like on live. And super appreciative of that. You guys are really great to keep me updated. So what do you guys think of that? I mean, I thought it was pretty big news when I heard she's stealing from Walmart. And then 2 minutes before this on, it's like, holy man. Yeah, I got to change this now, don't I? You guys are awesome. Can you imagine how many people that would be in a room? It is absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah, not surprised about Angela. Well, that sucks. I mean, $45 worth of stuff and banned from Walmart. In my mind's like, wow, that's not good. Being banned from Walmart. And then she goes and does this. Like, that's super sad. The thing is, like, at what point are you going to learn? Right? Like, I don't know how many times a person has to be arrested. So anyways, that's that. I don't have any other stuff available or any other update for that other than those 2 info snacks that are big info snacks, like a whole bucket of popcorn on that one. Now, on previous ones, on previous cases that I've talked about, do you remember Peyton Houston? She's the girl who, before Christmas, she went out with some friends and to a bar, and then she went missing. They had arrested the guy who had buried her, but he took off first, right? He took off first. They found him in Ohio. They brought him back to Alabama, and he was released on a $30,000 bond. And like a week later, that they busted him. And then he's now required electronic monitoring, and only allowed to leave home in a medical emergency or a court appearance or a doctor visit or attorney visit, pretty much. So that one still bothers me. They haven't found, well, they said that she overdosed. And she does have a history of addiction, but this whole circumstances is odd, even as, you know, parents and friends are saying that. So yeah, that's not cool. And then there was one that I covered too, is Holly Clark. And Holly's a Canadian who is missing. She's been missing since January 11th. And her parents came out from Calgary and they couldn't find her. And they've been looking, people have looking, friends are looking. And she was spotted on camera early on in February, but they still haven't found her. And her parents have since come back to Calgary, but they're still looking, so. Oh, yes. Thanks, Zelda. Yes, Lori versus the $35 wedding ring. I will get to that for sure. And Miss Sarah, thank you. So, yeah, so I wanted to bring up a little bit about Holly. Still no sign. They did find some remains last week, but it was not Holly. Oh, the crazy grandma? You mean Angela Boswell from Evelyn? Yeah, she got in trouble for shoplifting $45 worth of Walmart stuff and then got banned. And then today she got arrested for aggravated burglary. And she was also caught with crystal meth and a $50 bill that appeared to be counterfeit. Whew, like, I don't know, isn't she in her 40s? Angela's not that old either. Yes, Holly is the one who was a musician, but she's missing. I am so glad you guys are loving this background. That's awesome. So that's Holly. And then Faye Sweatlick, we'll touch on her a little bit. There's not a whole lot of info, but you remember her. She was in February. She got off the school bus and then she ended up being murdered. And it said they won't be releasing details on Faye until the case is closed. But I do have some things to say about Cody Taylor. I just don't know if I'm going to really get into it or not. The 4-year-old missing in Alabama. No, I would love to know about the 4-year-old missing in Alabama. I don't have pale skin though. Thank you, Julie. Nice to see you again. Okay, so everybody's talking about, and I've had like 7,000 comments on Lori and Chad. And as you know, there was a ring and that she bought on Amazon. And I did do, well, yesterday, as soon as this came out, I was doing some research and I found some more stuff. So I am going to do a video. I'm going to record it today/tonight and get it out to you guys by tomorrow so that you can have more info snacks and stuff over that. Thank you, Lynn. Anthony Tote Clay's case. Is it Jalen? Is that how you pronounce your name? Jalen or Jalen? Yes, most rings are purchased before the marriage, and it was 17 days. I think it was 17 days even before Chad's current wife. Now, let's talk about this for a minute. I made a boo-boo on my last video about Lori, and I called Tammy. It was an oopsie because I didn't mean to do that. I called Tammy an ex-wife, and I know she wasn't an ex-wife. So, yeah, and did you guys see the Chad Daybell video that I did? Because I was talking about him And I actually had comments under my videos, and there was somebody named Chad Vallow messaging all throughout and was seemed to be quite upset. Now I don't know if that was the real Chad Vallow, but he was piping in and talking about things. So stay tuned for the Chad Vallow 2.0 video, because he's not looking so innocent. And from the info yesterday and some info snacks I dug up that's going to be coming tomorrow, because most people are looking at Lori, right? And we're just thinking, oh, you know, Chad's wife died. It was a little bit suspicious, but I don't know. But now with all these things, Miles, thank you. So, yeah, so there is some crazy stuff. And the judge is gone now, the original judge, and for Lori. And I also heard yesterday that the lawyer is trying to get another lowered bond for her. So it's pretty crazy. Thank you, Janice. Hello. No, Alex is Lori's brother. Chad is Lori's fifth husband. Okay, so Mimi, this is exactly it. Mimi says, I was suspicious of Chad when he wouldn't give the police the phone number, right? And said he didn't know. That's what I was speaking to. And this Chad Vallow, we don't know if it's him, but in the comments, he says to me, Linda, lots of people don't know their spouse's phone number. And then he sends me a link, and the link has like the percentage of people that don't know it or something. Manglia, can you talk about Cody Taylor? Yes, thank you. And Blair, thank you, from Scotland. Cool. So, okay, fair that people don't remember their phone number. Okay, that's fair. I, myself, know my husband's phone number. And I just do. But he was later asked by police again, and he admitted that he knew her phone number. So now what's interesting is Chad is now being shown about the ring and the few other stuff I'm going to bring up tomorrow's video, and he's seen tapping her butt in the storage unit when he was still married to Tammy. So, I mean, he's not looking so innocent anymore. Now, Tammy's, she was exhumed on December 11th, the day before Alex died. And they're saying that the results might not even be for another year or up to a year from now. Yeah, he totally touched her butt. I was like, did you just, what? Like, rewind. Yep, that's what he did. Yeah, exactly, Diane, exactly. So, exactly, the ring was ordered while Tammy was still alive and before there was that attempt with the masked man. Yeah, dive into the vids. I have all the videos on the playlist that I try and explain as best I can, because I was saying in the comments earlier, it's kind of like a game of Clue. Like, you don't even, like, who's who at the zoo. Well, the problem with the autopsy is she passed away in October, and in December, she was exhumed. So there's a lot of issues with that, right? And they have to get, you know, toxicology from tissues and from organs, from what I'm understanding. So, who's who at the zoo? No, they did not release it. Yeah, she was embalmed. That's the other issue. Yeah. So, and I do feel for Chad's children, because they must be finding out all kinds of crazy stuff, because he said to them that he met Lori in Hawaii, and he said that then they got married, right? So nobody really knew what was going on, except now, no, you lied, actually. Yeah, Lori's brother Alex, we don't know what he died from yet. They're doing an expanded toxicology on him. Yeah, she did. So Lori knew Chad from his books because she was getting into his books in 2015, from what I understand. Then they did a podcast in 2018. And these kids have to be found. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And Lori's smirk is just getting bigger and bigger. I'm so glad you guys like the new background. You guys, if you guys love it like this, you wait till you see it on video. It's brighter in the back, like it pops. It's really nice. The podcast that they were on apparently has been taken down, so I don't know. Yeah, Lori was a groupie of Chad, yeah. And the lies that come in and around these guys. I do timelines separately, and you'll see, like, somebody commented on my Alex videos, like, we already know this information. Well, you know everything as a group, but when you take it and break it down and yank the characters apart, they're people, but you know what I'm saying. When you individually do that, it helps to go, oh, that's what was in his life. Just like how I split JJ and Tylee. Yes, both of them are missing, but when I found out that Tylee most likely went missing on September 8th, and JJ went missing most likely on September 23rd, or that's the last day, that's why I chose to separate them, right? Thank you, Julie. I chose to separate them because they need to be looked at separately, and then you start seeing and go, oh, okay, I see, right? Instead of lumping them together, they're two individual human beings, right? I believe for Yellowstone, they're waiting till the snow melts, and because also there's not as many people working there or something like that too, so I don't think Lori will get her bond reduced again. She's already got it reduced. I don't think so. But you never know. I think she knows, I mean, obviously she knows something, but her smirk tells me something very different. I see that smirk, and it's almost like she has the power because she knows what's going on and she knows where they are. You know what I mean? Hi, Nicole. Welcome. I really would too. If they were alive, I hope so. For the longest time, I've been saying that I feel like they're in hiding for some reason. That's why she has that smirk on her face. I don't know if that's the case. When I start digging more and more, some things are getting very disheartening, like when you hear them being zombies. But I wonder how she's feeling in jail right now with everything going on, and she has work to do, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, when you start to put all these together and you start seeing everybody's separate lives, but then yet they're all connected and things are going crazy and people are dying. And the one thing she hasn't told Colby a lot, her oldest son, so I'm sure he's just wondering what the heck is going on. Yeah, that smirk of hers is something else. I'm so glad I wasn't Nate Eaton that day asking him, because I would have I just like wanted to wipe the smirk right off her. Oh, you want to know more about my background? Background about me, or background like literally? Yeah, she thinks she is. Yeah, Colby doesn't know anything, and he's saying like he didn't even know this Chad dude. He's like, just found out she got married and all this other stuff, and I loved the look he gave him in court, though. The background is not a wallpaper, it is a backdrop. Oh, you want to know more about me? Okay, you can ask. Yeah, I know Colby was saying he'd like to talk to her. I don't know if he actually talked to her. But he said, like, I want to know what's going on. I love these kids. We're talking about Lori Vallow Daybell. I'm not a private investigator, no. I've always been interested in crime, yes. I've been interested in justice, let's just say, even from a little kid. I used to be in health and fitness. Have I heard of the Evelyn Boswell? Yes, I was just speaking about that. Evelyn's mom was arrested today for wonderful aggravated burglary, and she had crystal meth on her and a $50 fake bill. I should be. Tylee's birthday was September 24th, the day after Lori took JJ out of school. Zelda, thank you. No, I don't have a piano anymore. Yeah, the mother can, like, I was just saying earlier about stealing $45 from Walmart, or, you know, $45 worth of goods and then get busted for it, and then this, I mean. Yeah, they had a bunch of marriages in Lori's case. Lori, her niece Melanie, and her brother Alex all got married in November. And the spouses were all LDS. Megan Boswell's mother, Angela, is the one that got arrested. I remind you of Charlotte from Sex and the City. You know what's funny is my niece looks a lot like me, but she looks way more like Charlotte from Sex and the City, and everybody says that to her all the time. She looks a lot like me. My niece looks a lot like me. Well, yeah, LDS, it's not that it's that religion. It's that they veered off way off on, you know, cloud 9 or whatever it is. Kelly, me too. I used to watch it a long time ago. Yeah, their beliefs are, you know, left field. That's the word, left field. A secret blaster who can map out miles with math like magic. Math is math. I think the mom and the mother of Evelyn, so Evelyn's mom and the grandma, Angela, I think they both know exactly what happened. Both of them. I don't know what happened to Lori's first two husbands. Texas Diamond, thank you. Please check your email when you can. Okay, I will do that. I do get a lot of emails. Evelyn is the baby's name. The phone call, no, I didn't. Rosemary, you do amazing research. Love from Pennsylvania. Thank you. And Julia, thank you. Yeah, JJ was adopted. Yeah, I don't know about the first two. I'm trying to get more info on it, but I'm not sure on the first two husbands. But my God, five husbands and she's 46. Could you imagine that conversation? Chad's like, so have you been married before? Yeah. Okay, yeah. And you don't really ask how many times. And then you're like, how many times? They're like, oh, I've been married 4 times before. You'd be my 5th. Both of them should sleep with one eye open. Lindsay Buziak, is that how you say her name? Yeah, I'm going to come out with some new stuff, new cases. And like if you guys are just joining me, I'm going to add one. A subscriber reached out to me and said, hey, my brother's been missing. Can you cover this case? And so I'm going to dive in first, and then I will bring you that video. Louise, well, yeah, we know that's not true. Not for me anyway. I can't speak for anybody else. I can speak for myself. Nobody has been charged for Evelyn yet. They probably have to sift through all the lies. Thank you, Lula Bells. My fiance Misty and I had a baby, River, 7 days ago. His blood work was irregular. We got a call from doctor tomorrow for more information. If you and me, Linda, could please send all the energy to you, all the energy and love and light. I do crazy amounts of research. You're right, crazy amounts of research, and I try and make sure that everything is correct. Sometimes I give my thoughts, especially as I dive deeper into these, right? As I dive deeper, when I first started Gannon's, and we'll talk about that in a minute. When we first started Gannon's case, I was very like benefit of the doubt. And then Linda says hours of research. He's not lying. And then when I dive into it more, I start going, oh, I know what you're up to. I know what you're up to. And then that's where I'm not going to lie. Yeah, if I do find out about Lori's first and second, then yeah. So now let's talk about Gannon, because we talked about quite a few of the other ones, and Gannon's our little buddy. And I don't have a whole lot of new stuff for you right now as I'm still digging in. But we can talk a little bit about him, of course. Yeah, so phone call with her sister. Jane Doe, can you repeat like what I only caught part of that. If you have that info, I just saw it scroll a little bit about Lori's first or second husband. You can email me at it'sacrimeandashame@gmail.com. So yeah, little Gannon, look at all your guys' blue hearts. You know that he has been found last week. Texas Diamond says, so thankful you made a YouTube channel. You're amazing. Don't ever let the negative comments get to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sometimes it can be pretty nasty. But you guys more than make up for it because you guys are awesome. So yeah, so Gannon was found last week. I don't know about you, but I head straight into the sugar after that. Thank you, Kylie. Straight into the sugar. Like, usually it's chocolate, but me and hubby hung out and I was eating sugar. I emotionally ate, and I think all of us did that. I had so much tears. So, yeah, so we know a few things. I don't want to talk too much about him because of how he's found, because it's super upsetting. But they did confirm a suitcase. And so, yeah. And I put out the video about the 955 miles and whatnot. I am diving into the witness list. So if you would like me to do something on the witness list, just hit that like button and then I know, okay, they really want it and I'll put one out. Justice for Gannon. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because then I can go in there. Yes, have I heard about the Delphi? Yes, I just was looking at the Delphi murders about these girls, right? And Snapchat and all that. I'd love to do a video on that. Yeah, they talked about all three that happened with Gannon. Yes, I have seen the witness list, so I'm diving into it currently, and if you guys want me to do that, I definitely could do that. Just let me know. Jessica Chambers. You guys are giving me some really great suggestions because I would like to do a lot. We're on Gannon right now. I covered quite a few. I mean, I just really wanted to hang out, but I just gave you some little info snacks, like the fact Evelyn's grandmother, Angela Boswell, got kicked out of Walmart for stealing and banned, and then decided to do an aggravated burglary and had crystal meth on her and a $50 false fake bill. Okay, you guys do want Chance Engelbert. Ayla Reynolds. You know, it's so sad that we can have a full list of people, isn't it? But hopefully we can get the word out there and these people can stop their shenanigans. Yes, thank you to the mods. They're amazing. They help so much. But you guys are a pretty good crew. Amazing. Carly Gousset. Did you guys follow Dulce Alaves? Have you followed that at all? Kyron Horman, that's the other one that's very interesting. Stephen Avery, yeah, Me and Mr. Linda binge watched that for like the first 2 seasons. I love the lawyer in the second one. I love her. She's like, I said, oh, I would love to just recreate some of that stuff and just pin that person to the wall. or free them, you know what I mean? Like, Mr. Linda, I can see she is strong-willed. I love you guys. Me? People call me spunky. That's what they say. Can we do more live streams? Sure. Donna, why do you say you give up? Yeah, that Dulce, I saw that there's some weird letters coming up now. She went missing. I don't know if you guys followed it. She's 5 years old. She went missing at a park with her little brother. Little brother didn't get taken, but she was gone, the 5-year-old. And then 5 months later, they're finding some weird, bizarre letters being sent. Thank you, Diane. Tenacious, I like that. You like when I put out the maps. Email is it'sacrimeandashame@gmail.com. Yeah, you're right. My viewers are amazing. You guys, when I first came out, there were a lot of different kinds of comments, and now, I mean, there's maybe 1 or 2 crappy comments, and other than that, awesome, awesome, awesome group. You guys are awesome. You keep it classy, and you guys are very positive, and it's very, very nice. Oh, put my email on my letterboard. That might be long. I don't even know if I have enough letters for that. The House of Horrors. No, I haven't seen that. I did see 2 days ago, I watched Don't F with Cats. Except I didn't, what it says. Will you look into the 5-month-old shot and killed in Florida and found? No, yeah. If you could find me the name. Yes, so Don't F with Cats, so to speak. I'm not going to swear on here, but I saw that on Netflix. And I knew of this case because it was Luca Magnotta. And I didn't know about that aspect of it, but I knew about Luca Magnotta because I'm in Canada and we knew about this all going down from the other side of it. But I had no idea it was the web sleuths and internet sleuths that actually found where he was. So that was pretty crazy. Tiger King is a crazy show. Windy Berry, yes, I believe Tisha, there was a GPS on that car for sure. I think so. Without a Trace. Because they're coming up with some pretty awesome stuff today. I don't know, at the police station, I'm going to find out. Oh, the show gave out a lot of information. Yeah, I don't know. I just saw it. It was 3 episodes, was it? I think. Morgan Nick. I hope they find JJ and Tylee alive as well. Vicky from Nebraska, welcome. I'm writing them all down. Yeah, so in that movie or Netflix series, this group was on Facebook and they saw this guy hurting kittens, and they were basically tracking him down where he was, and then he upgraded to a person, and then they, chased him down and found him, and then he got busted. So look at that, my sister-in-law's on here. Well, hello. Hi, Linda. Love your new background. It's your sister-in-law, by the way. Love, what'd you say? Love you much and all you do. Love you too. That's so sweet. Look at that. You're on. Yeah, Ian Pulowski, I'll probably look into that too as well. Donna, can you please email me that? That would be awesome. I would appreciate that. Man, you guys have so many, and that's so scary, isn't it? When I was getting the frames, sorry, one sec. Windy Berry J says, "Stay safe. You're amazing. Could you please say hi to my daughter, Wind?" Oh, hi, Wind. Hope you have an awesome, awesome day. Yeah, I would do collabs. It just depends on the person. Linda, our California legal system needs you. Yeah, there's 1,000 of us hanging out today. Hopefully you guys do not have cabin fever yet. Are most of you guys stuck indoors? Probably, hey? Stephanie Harlow collab would be awesome. I would agree. Mr. Linda is here as well. Yep. And Scott Reich, people say too as well. They want to see me with. That's the most requests. Thomas Alva. How am I going to decide, you guys? All these. Not on lockdown. We're not on lockdown. We're just, we got to stay home. I'm glad you guys are liking my new set. That's awesome. Way better than that ugly wall behind me. Yeah, can we talk about Cody Taylor? Yeah, it's because of what I'm finding on him that it bothers me. And I don't know what I can show exactly on video, so it's not that I don't want to, I'm just not sure yet. Yeah. Okay, you're saying not a big fan of Scott Reich because he's a defense attorney. I gotta tell you, I'm not crazy about defense attorneys either, but I like Scott Reich's channel because he gives you the law, right? I mean, it's good. And it's good to support other creators. I think everybody brings something different to the table, right? Alex's wife from Alex Cox from Lori Vallow Daybell's soap opera. All I know about her so far is that they got married in Vegas and she's part of the LDS, and that's pretty much all I know so far. I don't know a lot about her yet because I've been digging into the other ones. Making a mask for hospitals in Oregon. Aw. Joseph, man, you guys have so many. I wish I had more time in a day to cover all these people. So sad. Good morning from Australia. I do. It takes me a while. Like, I actually dig into the info and I separate it and I go through all these things. Making tamales. That's yummy. You guys are doing some different things today. Hey, that's cool. I'm so glad you guys love the new setup. It's going to look even better on when I actually film a official video. You should network with Kendall Ray. I saw some of her stuff. She's pretty cool. We have a similar kind of the way we talk. I guess I wouldn't say we're similar, but yeah, tamales are yummy. I haven't had one in a long time. Yeah, the preacher said about Alex that it was all, it was a business thing, you know, it was all of 8 minutes long. Linda came up under request of those that answered Scott request who his audience would like to see him talk with. That's cool. I think we would have 2 different opinions, so that's what might make it interesting. Can you even get canned tamales? I didn't know that. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, the blue bulb, that's cool, right? This one here? I'll lift it for you. Bing. Like a little light bulb, and right here too. I don't know what's with me in light bulbs, but I really liked the like wrought iron kind of jail stripe kind of look. You made bread today. That's good. Yeah, I have. There's, you can see JJ and Tylee right there. I did try and get, when I went to go print these pictures, they were supposed to be more cropped in, so you can see more of Gannon, like, you know, cropped, and same with Tylee and JJ to separate them and have them on 2, but for some reason it didn't come out that way after I ordered it. I don't know if Lori's going to bail out. Lori's trying to get her bail reduced again, and I don't think that's going to happen. And so, I don't know, maybe she needs it reduced because Chad's run out of money. I don't know. No bail bondsman wants to deal with her. Amazing 80 says, on another note, I actually got lucky this morning and got a 4-pack of TP, but 2 for $5 limit 1. Okay. I got to tell you about this because before this all started, me and hubby got a pack of TP from Costco. And then this all went down and we didn't realize what was going on. And we look at each other and we said, actually I look at him and say, listen, Mr. Linda, you're going to have to learn how to ration. Because once you're done your half, don't come looking for my half. Mr. Lindo's like, what? I said, yeah, when you got to learn how to ration, because once you're done yours, you ain't touching mine. Sorry. Oh. Yes, Jeremy, you missed a little bit of the info snacks. Can you, yes, check my email, okay. Okay. So supposedly Tisha was at the police station. Okay, I'm gonna have to read. That's hard to read the whole thing. But it's good, thank you, because then I can go through it. You hid some in the closet. You know, it's funny, but it's not funny. Because this morning, I ran out of my makeup, and I go on YouTube, and so I thought, oh geez, like if I had to choose between toilet paper and makeup, it's a joke, I would choose the toilet paper. Still wouldn't be happy though, I'd be coming on without it. But we laughed. Somebody toilet papered my house last night. It's now appraised at $900,000. Yeah, Lori's case is super weird. I think the more we start to dig, the more we will find out the little isms, right? It does make you grateful for the little things, right? We took for granted toilet paper. Now we aren't. Thanks, Donna, because I'll take a look at that and I'll dig a little bit more. And like I said, I'll dig onto the witness list too. There's not a whole lot a person can go on when we don't have a lot of information, right? But there's some things I refuse to talk about and some things I'm okay to talk about. Aw, thanks, Carol. Says, I think you're great at what you do. Better than any other channel. The next Nancy Grace, but much nicer. Really, people are starting to sell a roll of toilet paper now? Wow. Paula Martinez says, love what you represent while maintaining social distancing. Watch Tiger King. It'll either be the best thing you've seen lately or the worst. You've been warned. Thank you. Yeah, there's been a few suggestions on that. Are you talking about Cody, Jen? Cody, C-O-T-Y, Cody Taylor. What about Port Coquitlam? Or is that the people who are doing it in Port Coquitlam, BC? Hi from Australia. Hi, Haiti. I don't know if Tisha had help or not. I'm going to have to dive in more. I don't know. For a lot of reasons, I think she was on her own. We have been in quarantine so long, I gave my hubby a tape measure and told him to stay 6 feet away. I really have to get out. Yes, Garnet of January. Mom is making masks level 3 equivalent. Yeah, I told her she should give me the link for that. See, it's the little things, you know? Maybe this is all bringing us to have gratitude that we have toilet paper because we were taking it for granted before. Manglia said something and I missed it. I don't know where the chat went. Did you see T took Al's dog? Yeah, but I believe he's getting it back through the divorce. He's getting it back. Please give us the link on making masks. I think it's what Garnet of January is saying is her mom is making them. I think it's hard to find some material too lately. I remembered you saying something about Tisha feeling like a third wheel in the relationship that Alan Lannon had with Gannon. Can you explain that more? What I kind of mean is, well, Tisha's a stepmom, right? Was a stepmom. And kids, you know, they it's going to be hard to explain because I don't want to call this out on all stepmoms. This is not fair and this is not it. But in this certain circumstance, I'm sure, I mean, Gannon talked to his mom all the time, texted his mom all the time. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe Tisha didn't like that because she's getting the praise in her mind. Gannon's giving a mom praise and she's been there for 2 years doing what Landon can't, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I think it's just a gong show with her. And it's so, yeah, they're not all the same because there's some wonderful step parents, wonderful stepmoms, wonderful stepdads. So I think she's just had some major issues, obviously. Yeah, see, Banana Peaches says, I'm a stepmom, my daughter, exactly, wishes that she was a real mom. I mean, yes, Angie, thank you. I did mention it earlier that Angela was arrested, Evelyn's grandmother, and William. Well, first they were banned from Walmart, and then Angela was with somebody else, and both of them got busted. So she's arrested again. I really appreciate all the work you're putting in to make Gannon's Tylee cases especially so comprehensive. I know, it's super complex. It's super complex in Lori's, just trying to find out, like I said earlier, who's who at the zoo. And obviously horrible for Gannon. But I do pray I do hope that he comes with a lot of evidence that they can nail her without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm very confident in Michael Allen, the district attorney, because I think he is going to take her down. And he has a 100% batting average. Thank you, Lurid Investigates. Thank you for always digging in and talking crime. Yeah, thank you. I try and make most of my lives very structured. This one's not as structured because I didn't have as much time to prepare, but I wanted to hang out with you guys today. So I thought, whatever, we'll just go and we'll wing it. Yeah, Michael Allen, if you guys haven't seen his background, he was in the Navy, he has children, he's married, he's a family man, has that 100% batting average. He got 2 awards for being District Attorney of the Year or something like that. I can't remember what it was. And I'll have to look it up, but it was impressive. He's impressive. And he looks at this, like he says, very, very seriously. Now, the court date, the next court date is April 14th at 3 p.m. for Tisha. And I did notice there's another date, the 30th of April as well. Yeah, what Tisha did was, I mean, how do you even, it's beyond ridiculous, beyond heinous, beyond. Because for somebody to do what she did, go across the country and put him there, and then still have that look on her face and still accept and expect an apology is just disgusting. And when I saw her eyes, Tisha's eyes, that first time we could see her after she got arrested, it was so spooky. It was so spooky. Like, I actually would like lie down at night and I could see her eyes as soon as I closed my eyes, and it was just like creepy. I think she did alone as well. I don't think she wanted anybody to know how cruel she was or anything, because she had her reputation to withhold. Yeah, the eyes scared me, like, just, you don't want to watch it. Google search has been restored, suppressed. What is that all about, Denise? Yay, Ashlyn finally made it to alive. Look at that. Boom. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad I'm one of your favorites. It's fun. I don't know how long the gag order will be. Yeah, they get that look in their eyes, don't they? It's like all of a sudden they go almost black and they flip like something different. Thank you, Haiti. Thank you. I think she's up for the death sentence. I know they got rid of it as of July 1st, but he said it's on the table. Talk to me about paid subscription. Lori, okay. I got approved for memberships. I have not launched it yet, but I have it prepped and ready to go. The memberships are going to be monthly. They're starting off as low as $2 a month. but you get perks for it. So whatever your donation is or your monthly membership is, you get perks. And so it's a thank you from me for that. Hoping that's what you were wanting info on. But it'll go as low as $2, and then it'll go up, but it won't be anything crazy. And my channel will still be the same. My videos will still be the same. I will just add on that extra something something. Yeah, I think when it comes to Tisha's daughter, I think she probably know that she's acting odd, right? Terry in Jacob's World, my mod, she says, when will you start? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I want to be mindful of people's situation right now too. I know at the same time some people are like, we're home anyways, we're saving money from going out. Like, keep going and doing the membership. So it was said about okay, so the question is, did T have another vehicle along with a moving truck? Spencer Wilson, who is the reporter who interviewed Tisha, said there was 2 vehicles on the side and there was 4 other family members or people with Tisha that day. No, not a real update since they found Gannon. Not really. I mean, it just depends on what you take that. Hello, Black Beauty. We've been live for 72 minutes right now. We have 900 people hanging out. Yeah, there is 2 rental vehicles on the list. Yes. Avis is one of them, which is owns Budget, and then another one. Oh, glad you love the new background. I know, the time flies by. One of my lives was like 2.5 hours or 2 hours, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I've been chatting for 2 hours or whatever, but this is just over an hour. I haven't seen the other receipt of that rental. My email address, if you're asking, is itsacrimeandashame@gmail.com. Yeah, usually my lives are more structured. I really go into each one. I like doing a case catch-up so we can figure out, what's going on in one lump. And then some people go, ooh, I've never heard of that case. I'm going to go dive into that. I think for Evelyn, it's the mom and Evelyn's mom and grandma know something. I don't know yet. I'm an Aries. My birthday's next month. Yes, I am Every, who says, hope you'll also be covering Heidi Broussard. If you go to my channel in the playlist, I do have Heidi Broussard, and I have quite a few videos on her. She was the very first case I covered on my channel, and really struck me, so I came on and did that. And so, yeah, you can see more of that. And I know they pushed back the court date because it was supposed to be early March, I believe, and they pushed it back to May. Okay, Julie, have fun. Yeah, divorce is all done, isn't it? Oh, Christy, it's your birthday today. Well, happy 45th birthday. I hope you have an amazing day, even if you're stuck inside. Just pretend you're somewhere else if you want to. I know this sounds trivial, but I get inspirational ideas from your nail colors. Yeah, somebody asked why I always have white. It's just the last two had white. This one has little stuff on. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, happy birthday to Christy. Do I have kids? Yes, I do. I have 2. Yes, 40s are the new 20s. I agree. Thanks, Mark. He says, Linda, you make it feel like a family here. Oh, I want it to be. I think community is really, really important. And without you guys, there wouldn't be me on here. No, I did not hear about Tisha saying she was framed, but it doesn't surprise me because now she's backed in a wall, so then she's going to be like, gotta come up with something else. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Hey, Mr. Linda. He says, except for me, I'm 38 and feel 50 with my back. That's a true statement that you feel 50 sometimes, or 60, or 70. I'm a little older than Mr. Linda, but I'm a little healthier than Mr. Linda, I think. Because I said to him, like, you're younger, why are you so sore? Yeah, the dog, Al's dog that he requested, I saw that he's getting it back. He's getting the dog back. BRB doll says, Linda, I'm in the midst of receiving radiation treatments here at Johns Hopkins. I always look for your vids and lives. They're really helping me get through. Oh, I'm so happy that my videos are helping you, and I'm sending you lots and lots and lots of love and light, and you can get through this, and you will get through this, and you have us. You guys calling me a cougar? And who's saying oil of Olay? My friend used to say, call it oil of delay. Yes, Angela Boswell. Oh, what? She robbed her own parents? I don't know about that. Where did you see that? That Angela robbed her own parents? Look who's here! J is for justice. Okay, girl, I saw you back in Heidi Broussard's, the one where you did the interview with Heidi's friend. And I wish I had more time to go back to your channel, but I haven't seen your channel in so long. I'm super happy you're here. So welcome. Thank you so much. This is awesome. J is for Justice is on here, and it's so incredibly awesome to have another creator support another creator. That would be awesome. I would love that. Maybe we'll chat through email or something. I don't know how we would do that. I would do that. Just email me and then we can figure something out or whatever. Yeah, it's a crime and a shame at gmail.com. That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while and I'm so sorry because I would love to support people. It's just, when you start digging in, it's hard to see other people. We need coffee mugs. Those are coming. Coffee mugs are coming, you guys. And I was hoping there was Heidi updates too, so maybe soon there will be. Yeah, it's important to support other people and other creators. And as a creator, I feel that we have a responsibility more so than even the viewers, right? Because we set an example and we don't need to bash other people. And why? So yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome that you're able to come on the live. Yeah, it is. It's crazy how you dig into a case and you're trying to get all these information and people are emailing you and commenting and you're trying to do all these things and then you have just enough time to get out a video and then holy crap, you wish you could see your favorite YouTubers from before or whatever, and it's been a long time. Yeah, that's super awesome. Yeah. Hello from Canada. Oh, thank you. I'm going to be diving back to your channel now and I'm going to be looking at your stuff. I'm so glad you came on. I recently found your channel this week. I absolutely love it. I've been binge watching your videos. Love you, darling. Oh, love you too. Thank you. I'm in Alberta. I'm hoping to be in BC because British Columbia is amazing. Yeah, thanks so much. J is for Justice. Thank you so much. And I'll look forward to your email and then we can chat. Info snacks mugs. That is a very, very common request. Hi, love your new background. Can I suggest editing the words to be changed per case? Open cases could have the phone number and case number. Not sure I know what you mean. Karina's sisters live out in BC. Where? BC is awesome. I didn't get any Gannon funeral news yet. Have you guys? I haven't seen it yet. No, Lynn, I haven't. I haven't actually. I don't have the mug yet. I'm going to get it made. It's going to be in South Carolina. Do you know the date? This weekend. Okay. South Carolina this weekend. Oh, what mug? I'm not sure yet. Some people are asking for info snacks. They're asking for a couple different things. So I'm just working with a couple of people and figuring that out. Oh, I see what you mean about the sign. Yeah, I hope they're having one in South Carolina and Colorado, 2 memorials. Okay. Yeah, I feel Tisha did it on her own too, but we'll see. I'm going to go through this witness list because you guys seem to want it, so I will do that. No, Rosie Rosita, it wasn't Alex, it was actually Chad that did that. That touched her butt. What do I think is the reason why she did that with Tisha, or why Tisha did that? I think I wouldn't say, I'm not going to go too much into it. I think though, with her making all the comments about how she had to watch the kids and because Landy didn't want to do it, la 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 la, I think she just didn't want to look after those kids. And maybe her and Gannon butted heads, and maybe one night, I don't know. It's hard to say too, because on one hand, I'm thinking she planned a lot of it because you could see her on a schedule, and on the other hand, like, she just got mad enough that she couldn't take it no more. Like, I don't know. Oh, Lori podcasts are back on. Ooh, gear up, you guys. Yeah, I mean, she bashed Landon because she needed to create a diversion, right? She had to point fingers at everybody because this girl doesn't do anything for responsibility. Look at the CPS statements on True Crime Society's Gannon Stauch. Okay, I will. Is that new? Did they just put that up? Oh, thank you. Emailed me links. Awesome. The new info on Cody Taylor, it's not official info. It's what I found. That's why I've been hesitant to show some of it. Not that they don't have it already, but it's just that I dug in and saw what I saw. Welcome aboard, Crappy Crafter. Cody Taylor is the guy who allegedly killed Faye Sweatlick, the little girl from Casey. Yeah. Cody is Coty. Yeah, every time she opens her mouth, a lie comes through. It's true, every single time. But the thing is she has little baby truths throughout her statements. Mr. Linden better be making you dinner tonight. Yeah, I hope so. We trade off. When I first met him, though, he didn't really know how to cook. Thank you, Miss Sarah C. I think her with their truths, and that's why I kind of tried to piece stuff together, because it was coming out, right? She would let things slip, and it was like, oh, that's a truth, and that's not a truth, you know. I don't know where the gun came from. I am not using a green screen, no. When she gets a cellmate, she's going to sing like a canary. There's another a 4-year-old, did you say, Evelyn? I have to see that. Yeah, I did little pictures of the cases that I'm covering for the month. Sometimes they last longer than a month. And I have Gannon and Evelyn. Down there is JJ and Tylee. And I have a couple other pictures I'm putting there. Heidi Broussard is down, Faye's down here. And Heidi's is somewhere around here. Right here. There's some of it with my big chair you can't see. Oh, no, I'm not coughing. I'm just, dry throat. I've been talking for an hour and a half. It's dry. Yes, I heard about Lori's ring. I am doing a video on it. I spent yesterday compiling some more information. I'm going to do an official video so that you guys have something to see tomorrow. And I have a couple other things I'm going to be coming out as well in the next few days, like new cases. And I have a subscriber who has a brother missing, and she approached me and said, "Can you cover this on your channel?" And I said, yes. Yeah, Lori purchased the ring before Tammy was killed. Is Alberta in lockdown? Yeah, everything's closed. Kids are home. They're homeschool, like doing online learning, I guess you could say. And a lot of stores are closed and restaurants. And Dulce Alaves, yes, I was just mentioning her. She's the 5-year-old that went missing in when was it? September, was it? 5 months ago? Ooh, Denise says she homeschooled her 4. They're all adults now. That's good on you, because that's a lot of work. Yeah, here too in Alberta, it's the schools are closed for the rest of the year, and summer school all closed. Serenity Dinner. Some of these, there's so many people. You homeschool your 5 children. That's amazing. You need a crown, like a princess crown all day. I swear. That's a lot. Wow, you guys. A lot of homeschooling. Yeah, Lori bought the $35.99 ring. Whew. I'm surprised about the colors are beautiful in the background. You wait till you see it on video, it really pops out. It really, really pops out. Especially like you can see the brick better. Oh, I think homeschooling is great. I just think it's amazing that people can do that. I would do it, and I am doing it now, I guess, but Yeah, see, kudos to those who homeschool. I'm learning it now, and it's a struggle. Yeah, I mean, it's... Jennifer, your 50th birthday is on April 14th. That's awesome. You're going to have a big one. It's awesome. I can barely work at home with my dog and cat. I was thinking about that. Some parents may not want to go back to the regular school. No, I think that the ring was actually $38 and some change, including tax. 60 on April 3rd. Lots of Aries coming up. Mr. Linda is also born in April. Quarantine for 13 days. Wow. Well, it's good. See, that's what I want to do. I want to get on here and say like, hi, how's it going? Hang out, because I know a lot of you guys are, going a little stir crazy. Yeah, there is a lot of hoarding going on, isn't there? Have we seen Mr. Linda yet? Nope, just in chat. We haven't seen Mr. Linda yet, though. Where are Chad's kids? They're married, and they're in, I don't know all of them married. Sorry, they're grown up. And they are in, I don't know the ages. I do know one of them has a baby for sure, and one was on the way, from what I read. And one is on a mission, and the rest, I believe, are in Idaho. Yeah, we call him Mr. Linda. People are calling him Mr. Linda, and it kind of stuck. I do have Heidi and Margot right here. I do have them. Right there. Thank you. I'm glad you love it. He doesn't mind at all. He finds it funny. He said he wants a cup. He wants a mug. And I said, okay, I'll get you a mug that says Mr. Linda. Mr. Linda is very supportive, and he does deserve a mug. But I should put like Mr. Linda in big, big letters, and then give him his coffee, every day. Tisha's next court date is April 14th at 3 p.m. And Mr. Linda said he would come on. We'll see when he'll come on. Jonathan says your mind is amazing. You work through an incredible amount of information. Yeah, that is my natural mind. I am constantly, that's just the way I work. So when I present it to you guys, this is how I think. It's not an extra trying to figure out how, well, I guess sometimes I'm trying to figure out how I can explain it to you guys so that it makes sense. But this is how my natural mind does work, where it's, I just see patterns sometimes, I see things, and when I see that, sometimes the average bear doesn't see it, and so I think that helps in a way, right? Please announce Mr. Linda when he's... Okay, we'll give you a heads up when Mr. Linda is going to come on. Oh, thank you, my sassy. Yeah, you know what? A lot of people are saying about my voice is that it calms them. I've never heard that in my entire life. Even Mr. Linda's looking at me like, really? But a lot of people said they really like my voice, and they said I should do those Audible books. Like, what? Where are we at for time? We're okay for time for a little bit. I have a little bit longer and then I have to go. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys love the new background. Because, you know, not a lot of people, or how do I say this? It could be that people hated it, right? And I didn't want something that doesn't mean anything. I wanted something that meant something. And I'm sure did not like the wall paint from before. And soon will the merch will become. So I'm always getting better, right? Hopefully my videos are getting better. Hopefully I'm getting better. Oh, thank you, Penny. Love your new set. I love your channel because you have integrity and give such detailed and accurate content. You work hard to fact check your info. You're pleasant. Yeah, thank you so much. It's very nice. We'll see if I put Mr. Lind up there. What do I do to unwind with all the bad news? Well, I do some self-care because I think it's super important. I love being outside and going for a walk or something just to clear my mind. I do take one day a week, even if it's like an hour, and just go do something for me. Not family related, not people related, not anything related, just for me. And since I've been doing that, it helps beyond anything I could ever say. So I would say just even an hour, and then I'm okay. So otherwise, you know, people can get depressed and people can it's just important. It's very, very important to just spend some time with yourself. And the other thing, if you guys ever are having issues where you're upset or things are really bothering you, one of the things that I can say without a shadow of a doubt, is to do a gratitude list. And that is game changer. Game changer. And at first you're going to think, I don't get it. Like, how could this even help me? And it does. You wake up in the morning and you write, even if it's just 3 things, you just write what you're grateful for. And then you can even do that at nighttime. And your life starts to change. Yes, if I don't take time out for myself, I can totally burn out, just like anybody else. Yeah. And being on here and doing YouTube, a lot of YouTubers get burnt out. I do the compliment thing too, right? Yeah, give one compliment to somebody as long as it's authentic. Oh, cool. Background is very calming. Look like the painted brick, or love the painted brick. It looks like looking out the window. That's cool. Oh, the opinion on John Benet Ramsey. I was watching, maybe it would have been 2 months ago, another documentary on it. What was super interesting about this case is that the 911 operator was talking about the call, and they never even said, she was never even asked. Actually, one sec here, guys. Somebody's asking for my email. There's my email. I don't know. It shouldn't bounce, but There we go. Hello, Sharon. Welcome. Yeah, so the 911 operator was saying, oh, there was more to this call. Nobody's asking me about it. So I thought, well, that's kind of weird. Well, Crystal, I'm glad you can make it. Gannon is on the witness list. Do you think there is more videos of him possibly from the day he... Possibly. She probably thought that she was doing the right thing by videotaping it. Now, I will say, back to John Bonet, I will say this. I did see Dr. Phil interview the brother. And I have been watching Dr. Phil, not religiously, but I've been watching Dr. Phil since, I don't know, 20 years ago. And when I saw him talking to the son, and then what he was saying later about his behavior, I actually went, did Dr. Phil actually just say that? Because it seemed like that's not his regular response, what it would be. Yes, true crime can be very depressing, you're right. But you know, the way I look at it now is, if I can put out these videos, and if they can spread to as many people as possible, just even awareness of somebody missing, but then also to the point where people are going to second guess going, you know, maybe I might not be able to get away with it, then it's worth it, right? Yeah, that handwriting on the mother's note, yes. I mean, I don't know. That's just a sad, sad case, absolutely. I should go dive into it just to see if there's so many patterns that I thought, but... we're talking about the John Bonet Ramsey. Thanks, Charmin. Yeah, he was really little. The boy was little. I just thought it's just everything was different. And yeah. Yeah, who writes a 2 to 3 page ransom note at the house when parents are asleep? Yeah, good point. And it was interesting with the 911 call operator what she said, because she stayed on the line and she could hear the mother talk after that. Like, okay, now what? I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go through it. Is there one case that just keeps you up at night besides Gannon, and not the recent ones, but is there one that really just, I can't handle like what happened? Is there something that just will haunt you for a while that's very, very important to you? I'd be curious which one that was. I've been on for 109 minutes. The Zodiac. Kyron Herman, Kanika Jenkins. Casey Anthony. I think everybody's still bothered about Casey Anthony. Delphi Murders is very interesting. I was just looking into it. Libby and Abby, yeah. I saw, I think Kendall Ray I just saw. Because somebody said to look into Delphi Murders. Okay, where am I here? Oh, I'll have to check Stephanie's out for that, for the Delphi ones. Oh, Casey Anthony is an investigator now? No way. Really? Okay, got it on that. Yeah, Tanya, that it was too much, exactly. You guys watch a lot, hey? You follow a lot. Yeah, the CW case, I don't want to even say his name, but the CW case is bothersome, but I won't touch it. I won't go near it. Thanks, Kitten Mittens. Welcome aboard. Yeah, some of my theories are coming to fruition, unfortunately. Fortunately and unfortunately. Yeah, Jill, I agree. That case did put me down too, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I did one video and then I forget it. Black Dahlia, Alphabet Murders. Wow, you guys have a lot, hey? What time is it? I'm going to give it about 5 more minutes and then I got to get going. Love both of you and thank you for respecting Shanann's wishes. Yeah, I found that out after and so I thought, no, I'm not going near it. Lacey Peterson, she was somebody I followed very, very closely when it first happened 20 years ago. Cupcake case. Yeah, Lacey's was just, and there we go. That Scott Peterson was a piece of work there too. So smug. Natalie Holloway, Susan Powell, Jessica Easterly Durning, Carly Gousset, Kanika Jenkins, Powell case. Wow, you guys have so many. I wish I had more. There needs to be 24 hours in a day. Heather Elvis. That was interesting because Heather Elvis lived in the same building as Tisha, right? Toronto, Ontario. That has been bothering me for years. Christine Jessup and Nicole Morin. I think I've heard of the Christine Jessup, I think. There's also the ones from Ontario, Honey and her husband. Yeah, Heather Elvis. Did they ever find her body though? I don't know if they did, right? Do a case that hasn't been done before. I'm going to be working on one that a subscriber sent to me who her brother is missing and he's been missing for a couple years. And I'm going to look into it and research and work with her and I'm going to put a video out for her on him. Sarah Turney. Code 3 Forever, welcome. Sorry I missed the presentation, had to go to MD. We'll look into this later. Sounds like you covered a lot. I did. I covered, well, I guess not too in depth, but I really wanted to do more of a chit chat today. Wow, in Springfield, Ohio. Wow, I'm so sorry about your aunt. Nobody should go missing and nobody should end up dying like that. Good night, Sue. You guys gave me an incredible amount of people to look into. Thank you. A lot of people have said about Terry Horman on the Kyron Horman case. When Tisha first came out, all this came out, people were saying this, like I would say hundreds of comments on my videos. I've been looking at Dulce. Maybe I'll talk about her too. Thank you. I'm glad you like the background. I haven't looked into that case with Missy. I didn't know, but I'll look. Watch Tiger King and do a live discussion on it. It's wild so far. Okay. Paige Johnson. Oh, they found her. Wow. Gannon used to be my brother's friend, and when my brother came after school, he'd be telling me how much he had problems with his stepmom. I don't doubt it at this point. Leave it to Linda. Thanks for the chit chat. It makes my workout seem not as horrible. There you go. Good. Good that you're working out. It's good. My brother used to tell me a lot of Gannon's life. So he's your younger. Did you guys live? Well, I shouldn't ask that question, but they played a lot. They were really good friends. Yeah. I hope he's doing okay, because I know that's very, very hard and difficult for kids, even just to understand the concept and then having to have their really good, yeah, that's really tough. I'm so sorry that your little brother is dealing with that too. It's just very, very sad. And losing a loved one is very hard. And then when you have a young child who's very close to the person who died, and then now you have all these questions, I hope he gets some, well, obviously he's being supported by you, but I hope he gets some healing. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes too, guys. Yeah. He feels all alone in school. Are they, at the school, are they doing counseling for kids? Or anything special, like to help with this, with Gannon and how this has all gone down? Do they have something in some sort of support specifically for that? Because I know sometimes when things happen, yeah, I really hope they could. I always think, like even in Faye's case, when Faye Sweatlick passed away, you just thinking your little friends are looking at an empty desk, much like Gannon, and I'm sure, yeah, I mean, schools are closed now, but I mean, he's been missing for 2 months, right? I'm so sorry he's going through that. And I know it's hard if, you know, your buddy is opening up to your other buddy about the stepmom, and it's could be not very nice things or whatever, just struggles. I'm sure that's just all tough to take. It's hard for an adult to take, and now, you know, a young child. Oh, cool, Laura. It's hard for anybody to know, you know, like this. What do you do? I mean, you can't predict this, and you can't, you know, it's just, it is what it is, what happened, and it's awful. And we just hope that people are getting the help they need to move on. Yeah, I bet that you can feel your brother's pain. Yeah, that's really hard. Yeah, good question. Corey says, did you call the tip line with what you knew? And on his first day, when he went missing, me and my bro went to walk all over the neighborhood to look for him. Yes, I think that's a lot of people who cared for him did. And thank you for looking for him. And it's my understanding that Tisha did not go and look for him. On the first day, your brother started to cry like crazy, I bet. Well, you did. As a kid, you don't even think of consequences like that. And he pushed you to go look for him, yeah. Yeah, that's really tough. And that's what I think about is, you know, like little friends, you know, looking for him or whatever, and they're gone. That's so tough. Yeah, she was, exactly. She was too busy covering up her stuff and renting a car instead of going to look for him. But according to her, she went door to door. Okay. Show me that you went door to door. You're too busy to go put 955 miles on. Her excuse for renting the car, she said she didn't want Gannon to see or recognize them in case he'd think he was in trouble, and that she was going door to door. Mr. Linda, love that you keep up with these cases. He's so funny. I'll talk to him about the case, and then I do a video, and he'll go and watch the videos. Like, I just talked about it to you for how long? He's like, I know, I like watching your shows. It's okay if you're late. Welcome aboard. Today's more of a chit chat. I did a tiny bit of updates, not my usual live where it is structured. But I wanted to hang out with you guys, and I know some of you guys might be going a little bit stir crazy or cabin fever, so. Yeah, she's afraid of being caught back at a crime scene. That's why she had to create numerous. Because, you know, she always says she's one step ahead. I'm always thinking one step. Yes, Mr. Linda is my husband. People gave him that. With so much social media today, we will be learning about more and more sick and sad cases as time goes on. These type of cases have been going on before the internet, sadly. Yes, but hopefully the internet will also spread the word so people think twice when they do this. Yeah, she gave little bits away, you know, little tidbits of information through all her BS. There's all kinds of stuff. Like if you saw in my videos where I'm talking to her, talking about her and saying about her, you know, the leaked phone call and her interview and all these little things that are just tiny, tiny things that it's like, wait a minute. Tracy Frizzy is from snowy BC, Canada. I love BC. I'm so glad you love the background. Thank you, Code 3 Forever, for saying that. We are told to be staying home. The kids are learning from home, and the grocery stores look ridiculous. And the weird thing is I eat gluten-free. I have to eat gluten-free. So I kind of get worried a little bit about, you know, the supply and demand. But I'm not going crazy like some people are, but I'm making sure to stock up a little bit. And just so you know, like a loaf of bread here in Canada for gluten-free is $8 a loaf. Not that I eat a lot of bread. I don't, but just saying. Woohoo for toilet paper! If you caught me earlier, I told my hubby that the pack of toilet paper that we have, his half is his half. He's going to have to learn to ration because he's not touching my half. We don't have Target in Canada. We did for like a short time, then gone. If you are just chiming in, I covered, oh my gosh, a new case that I'm going to be coming out with that's from a subscriber. Her brother is missing for the last couple years. And I covered Lori and Chad, and Evelyn's grandmother's in jail. And she just recently got kicked out of Walmart for trying to steal $45 worth of stuff, and then she was arrested today on aggravated burglary because she thought it was a good idea to go do that, and got caught with crystal meth and $50, $50 in that looked fake or something. So okay, I'm gonna cough, but it's not what you think it is. Because it was just because my throat is super dry from talking for 130 minutes straight. Counterfeit, that's the word. I am so glad you guys are loving the background. Wait till you see it on official video. It just pops. Yeah, see, you guys are making me lose my voice. Okay, that's it. 6 feet away for the next 3 months. Mr. Linda, we'll see about that. No, don't say anything about the cough. No. I told my husband while blowing his nose with TP, he's using paper gold. Exactly. Thanks, Pamela. I think we're more than 6 feet apart. We're okay. Evelyn Vadis, what is it? 4 years old? Where is she from? Yes, you're getting that. That's awesome. Felicia says, love the pastels, Linda, and the light bulb symbol of I got an idea. 2 kids were killed by their parents where I live a few days ago. The hospital said it's from virus stress. BS. We need to pray for all children. I'm hearing that there is higher incidences of what do you call it? Of abuse for children and stuff, and people are freaking out. And we hope not, you know. Oh no, Corey, you said I'm self-quarantined right now, called 811, and they said I have to be in my own room and have my own bathroom. I have symptoms. Oh no. Info snacks. Yeah, I think there's going to be, people are super stressed out, right? But I think people need to remember too that this is going to change. This is going to get better. And we got to hold on to that. And not, you know, even though it's stressful and people are losing their jobs and you know, a lot of things are happening. It could be very scary. We also have to remember that this too shall pass. Yeah, info snacks, and I'm not going to say that word. People are still messaging me. Do you know what that means for circle? Evelyn is missing with her dog, and she's 4? Alabama, okay. Alabama, thank you for that. I'm so glad you guys are hanging out with me today. It's great. And I did say I was going to get off really soon, so I can only be 2 more minutes, you guys. I'm sorry, I would hang out with you all day. You guys are fun. I have been live for 134 minutes, giving you a little bit of info snacks today. But I will have, I will be working on the video of Lori, her new info with her ring. And I will be coming back tomorrow. Well, you'll see it tomorrow pretty much. Yeah. Gluten-free info snacks. That's true. I'm giving you gluten-free. And see, gluten-free isn't bad, right? All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And I appreciate it. I had a good time with you hanging out. And I will be doing another live again, and we'll catch up on some other cases. And stay tuned for some new ones. And yeah, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. And we'll just keep on keeping on, and I'll see you in the next video. So have a great day. Give lots of hugs if you're still, you know, give lots of hugs if you can. If not, be safe and quarantine yourself and get better and up that immune system, and it'll be all okay, even if it sucks right now. So talk to you soon. Love you guys lots, and we'll see you later. Bye.